Hello loves, welcome to a long awaited video. I'm going to be showing you a style that I'm doing on my 7-year-old hair, and I'm using this Kinky Afro hair. It's in the shade number 2. It's 20 inches long and it matched so nicely with my daughter's hair texture. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm just going to separate her hair into 2 sections, and with the first back section I'm going to go ahead and detangle and blow dry it. So this is what the hair looks like that we're going to be installing. So let's go ahead and start with the first braid. I started to braid down and then I went in and installed the bulk hair. And the bulk hair is just going to help add length, and I feel like when I add in extra pieces of hair, it makes the styles last longer versus me just using her hair. So right here you're going to see me add in a piece of the Kinky bulk hair, and I'm just adding just a little bit, so you guys are going to see the amount of hair that I add in, which is not a lot. You see that? So I add about 3 strands in with each braid, and we're just going to continue to braid down. And then I went ahead and do 2 strand twist at the end, and I also went in with like an edge control to make sure my twist was going to stay. So this was a whole learning process for me, and I'm glad that I did it like this because I'm able to show you and tell you what works and what doesn't work. So I'm going to continue to style her hair and let you watch me style her hair. But as you see in the front, those twists are like really chunky, and I don't like the way that they came out. But I'm going to show you a technique that I ended up doing in the back. After I did about probably like 6 braids in the back, I was like, no, I don't like how this look. So I tried a different technique that I'll be showing you guys a little later in the video. But in the back, I just decided to do individual twists. That way she could do different styles with this one style, meaning like she can wear it down in the back or she could wear it in a ponytail. So the looks are endless when you do things like this. So I did the braids in the front, and then the back I just did individual. So when doing the braids in the back, I did start out by doing braids like a plait, and then I went in and added the bulk hair, and I also started to 2 strand twist it down. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up of everything that I did to get the individual twist in the back. Here's another close-up of the hair. As you can see, the texture looks so like, look how close it looks to my daughter's hair. So it matches really well. And I like the fact that it was a little kinkier. So this was the next day. I ended up not being able to finish her hair, so I came back so we can finish doing the back of her hair. So I'm just parting another part across from ear to ear, and we're gonna do blocks. So this is when I realized, okay, those twists in the front are too chunky. To close up. So I am just doing a regular plait. If you know how to do knotless braids, do that. So I'm just doing a regular plait. I added in bulk hair, and now when I get to probably like a 1.5 inches down, I start to twist the hair. So I like to do this method because it keeps the base of the hair like at the root. It keeps it like it makes the hair last longer versus me just starting out by just twisting the hair. Starting it out with a braid, make sure the hair just stays longer. It looks neater in my opinion. So I am just braiding the hair. I'm just adding in a piece of bulk hair, and like I said, I added in 3 strands and just twist it on down. So right here is when I realized, I'm like, oh, I need to do something else with these twists. So I started to twist down, and then I started to like pull the hair up as I was twisting. But then I realized after doing that twist that I didn't like how it looked. So I was twisting and then pulling up as I went along, and I didn't like how that turned out. So I'm going to show you the end result and how that came out. You see how that looks? It just did not look good to me. So here is when I tried this technique that was like a game changer for me. So if you look at my fingers, I'm twisting the hair individually and then I'm twisting it together. So I'm twisting each strand individually and then twisting it together. So I'm twisting her hair in with the Kinky bulk hair, and I'm just twisting everything together, and it's making that twist a lot tighter, a lot neater, and it wasn't puffy. So that's the trick. That's the technique when doing these mini twists. You want to twist each strand and then twist them together. I hope you are picking up what I'm putting down. I hope you are. But look how this twist turned out compared to the other ones that I had previously did. Look at that one. No ma'am. Yeah, let's take that out. Let's take that out because that's not it. That's not it at all. No ma'am. So let me show you again. What we're going to do is twist, twist, twist. Especially right there after you end with plaiting the hair down, you want to twist, 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 and twist it together. I hope it's making sense, y'all. I hope y'all are catching what I'm saying. I love doing styles like this on my daughter because I know it's going to last a few weeks. It may take a little while to do the hairstyle. However, I know I'm not going to have to do no hair for a good 3 to 4 weeks. So this is when I went to the front and I started to redo the ends in the front. That is the after and this is the before. So we're just going to unravel those and just do those twists over as well to just make it look a lot better. And if I would have kept it like it was, the hairstyle definitely would not have lasted as long. So you want to make sure you get that twist right. So you're twisting each individual side and then you twist it together. This hair from Noble Hair is so easy to work with, and it also comes in different lengths. So the length that I'm using is 20 inches, and my daughter has very long hair. So I wanted to get a length that was going to go past her hair. So this made it right past her hair, and at the end you're going to see how I trimmed the ends to make everything one length. But if you want them shorter, you can get a shorter length. I will have everything linked down below to where you can find this Kinky bulk hair. And as I'm twisting, you see I'm twisting and then twisting it together. I am occasionally adding edge control just to tame any flyaways and to just make sure everything is neat. But yeah, the twist started to come out very nicely. A closer look at the edge control that I'm using is this one right here, and I get it from my local beauty supply store. I just like the way that it slicks the hair down, but I'm putting the edge control at the base to make sure it's slick. And I start out with braiding, y'all, and then I just 2-strand twist the rest, and I'm trying to be very repetitive so you guys can really pick up what I'm putting down, because I know a lot of moms do struggle with styling their kids' hair. And to me, styling their hair comes easy, but to others, I know it can be a challenge to get these styles for your kids. But this is where I trim the ends. But you guys just keep practicing. Keep practicing on your kids, and I promise you, the more you do it, the better you will get. And I like to go ahead and just set the hair with foam, and this just to help set the hair and also tame any flyaways or anything like that. So I put foam all over the hair. I finish it out with spraying oil sheen, but this is the finished look, and this style has lasted her a good 3 to 4 weeks. And I did go in with the blow dryer just to dry her hair where I did put that foam. But yeah, this is going to last her. It has lasted her because we are right at like 4 weeks since I did this style. So I got you, boo. I got you, boo, with the kids hairstyles. And of course you can do this on yourself. Okay, I've done 2-strand twist on myself. I love how it turned out. I think next time I'll probably do blocks all over just to give her a different look. But I will have this hair from Noble Hair linked down below. It's the Kinky bulk hair in the color number 2, and the length is 20 inches. So you guys check it out if you're interested in the hair that I used to achieve this hairstyle on my daughter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.